Oops. I'm so sorry. I left my headphones in. So sorry. So sorry. I hope you can hear me now. Let's wait for the lag. I hope you can hear me. Because, oops, I left my headset in from earlier. So sorry. Sorry. So, yeah, my hair is wet, whatever. It gets curly when it's wet. Anyway, how are you, Natalie? How are you, Bonnie? And how is everyone tonight? Well, anyway, it's night where I am, so it is 6:49. We're in not so sunny Florida. So I'm glad that is resolved. I'm so sorry I left my headphones in. Anyway, yeah, my hair gets wavy when it's wet. And especially if I, scrunch it like we did in the 80s. Right, Bonnie? Oh, that works. That works, Natalie. Yeah. My hair is wavy now. It's kind of funky wavy. Ah, here we go. Hi, Bonnie.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm pretty good.
Sorry for any confusion. And your hair.
It's so different, right?
Yeah, definitely. Now my hair is wavy.
I needed a change. I needed a change. So
yeah, I can understand that. Sometimes I do.
Give me one second. I want to close my door.
Sure.
All right, you guys.
I just did the same thing.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I'm going live now.
They're busy, but they are kind of close in age, so they bicker.
Oh yeah, I understand that. My older brother and I are 13 months apart. So yeah, and then he and his brothers were each approximately 12 months apart.
Nice. Very
yeah.
Cat's already bugging me.
I can't get over how wavy my hair is. Anyway, see, my hair was just stick straight the other day because of just from brushing it.
It looks nice wavy.
Thanks.
It looks nice wavy, yeah.
Thanks. And sometimes I let it dry braided, and that looks really wavy. But
I had a really great day today.
Oh, good. So I saw you earlier.
Yeah, I printed out the two manuscripts I wrote.
Oh, okay, cool. Right, you said you're gonna do that.
Yeah, and so I'm pretty excited.
Excuse me.
So this one right here is a niche-oriented training guide manual, but it has most of the formatting done in it already. And so if it's just big, I have to edit that, and then I have 5 betas for that. And then this one is not. I got it printed on both sides, but it's not formatted and double spaced or anything. So.
It's just for you know.
So I'm working on book 2 of this. So.
Okay.
I'm writing book 2 of this. So.
Behind my ear and try to ignore it, and try to ignore it.
Have you published any books before, Heather?
No, I'm actually writing my first, but I am a published writer.
Right.
I'm with you. I have published nonfiction articles, newspapers, magazines.
Nice.
Yeah.
I've written other people's work that's published, but
yeah. Was I remembering that right? Was that that you're a nonfiction writer? Am I?
Right. So yeah. I got into writing in I always loved writing, and a couple years ago, I don't know, 2017, I decided that I always wanted to write. And I knew this, but I was working a job, cutting hair. And so I decided, I came across copywriting, and I was like drawn right in and intrigued. And so I spent thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on courses. And I've spent about $7,000 to go to Florida and take a boot camp and hotel and airfare and meet people. And so at the end of the boot camp, I came home less committed than when I went. And so I kept doing it. You know, I've built websites with like HostGator and WordPress. I've done content writing for websites. I've done advertisements. I've done product descriptions for small businesses, advertisements for small businesses. Doing that is definitely not even close to the same thing as writing a fiction novel. So,
right, exactly. You know, many say it's completely the opposite. It's completely the opposite.
I don't want to write to sell. I want to write to sell, but I don't want to just write sales letters for people and advertisements.
Yeah, that would, that's, you know, it took me a while to figure out that, I mean, I do like nonfiction and I love reading it. But I think fiction is more.
If it's useful. If it's useful.
If it's useful, it's great.
And
if it's useful and or inspires people, then I mean, I have actually, when I was doing the freelance journalism thing for a little while.
This is an education training manual for independent stylists and small business owners in the industry. So I have 2 salon owners that are going to beta read this for me that know already. I have 2 stylists that have been in the industry for over 10 years. And then I have 1 fresh, newly licensed cosmetologist who is going to go through it. So hopefully I'll be a published author in 2021.
Yeah. So that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know, and maybe I'll be too.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Especially people I've seen work so hard. I've seen you work so hard, you know.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
You know,
I've been in the chat, so you know I've been working.
Yeah. It's true. Yeah.
How is this going to go for us
tonight?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I figure we'll do sprints.
Are we on now?
Yes, we are live.
Oh, I didn't even know we were live.
Yeah, that's okay.
It's good to know.
No, sorry. Let's see. Yeah, I tend to go as close to 6:45 as I can, so we can get a chance to. I guess that's kind of what I've been doing. Is you know, get the chatty out of the way, and then at 7 o'clock start sprinting. Does that make any sense? It's just what I've kind of fallen into, a pattern I've fallen into. So.
Hi, Natalie. Critiquing some stuff. Mm-hmm.
So
appreciate it.
So I did start to do my I need to move this. This is like weird. I started to do my intro and then I stopped because you came in. So I thought let's just
figure out which way we're going.
That would be I'm like I didn't like the background. Where is it? Oh, there it is. It's just weird tonight. I don't know. Something up with my camera. Okay, we got 2 minutes. That should be good. One more time. My name is Heather Dewey Pettit, and let's see, I am a writer, editor, and sometime artist. Tonight, I actually do the sometime. I'm working on my art, and let's see. As a writer, as I just mentioned, I have done the nonfiction thing, but currently, mostly, I'm working on my first book, which is a young adult fantasy. And as an editor, I specialize in copy editing and proofreading, especially for indie authors and also indie publishers, small publishers, that kind of thing. So.
And I'm Bonnie. My channel is Bonnie Phillips Writes, and I am working to eventually have a manuscript published. So goals, and that's it. Let's go. I need to work on that, right?
Yeah, it took me a while. I mean, I've been doing this for 7 months now. So yeah, it took me a little while to find what's the phrase? Find my, yeah, I can't think of it. Anyway, to find my thing.
Well, my channel is where people have books for brains, so.
Oh, yeah, I really like that.
Thanks.
But okay, it is 7 o'clock. Let me go ahead and use one of my tabs. I was looking something up earlier. And then let's StreamYard and share the screen. Let's use this one, yes. And then I'll what I was Googling. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Were you going to say something? Let's see. What? Let's see. What would you like to start with, Bonnie? You can choose. Or a timer. What would you like? I have way too many tabs open. Where was I? Oh no, was it? Would people like 15 minutes? Obviously, I was Googling painting panels. I created some miniature paintings. The week of my birthday, the day after, so that would have been the 4th. So I was looking for a way of mounting them or something. Forgive the kitchen noise.
I got bumped somehow. I'm not sure.
Sorry, I didn't notice you were missing. There we go. So sorry. Oh, is that going? Wait a minute. Hold on 1 second. No. Stop. Let me reset it. Is 15 fine, everybody? Let me see. Okay. Now you see it. Now, cool. Okay then. So sorry you got bumped. Okay.
That's all right.
All right. Okay. So what exactly? Blah 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 blah. So you're going to be critiquing. What do you? Oh, that's Natalie. What are you going to be doing exactly? I know you said you printed out your projects, and what exactly? What you? Blah, blah, blah. I can't talk.
I am currently working on the second book to this. So while this is in editing, I am working on writing the second book.
Oh, I see.
This is going to be, hopefully this will be the last edit before betas on this book. So
Oh, okay.
I'm not editing tonight. I need to do that in the morning. So.
Oh, yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah, that's why I'm doing this. My brain is usually pretty fried by the end of the day.
Oh yeah, I can write tired. I have a hard time editing tired.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Same here. Definitely same here. And that's a good thing because I do that for a living. Anyway, okay, here we go. Let's get this started. I have had people say ready, set, go, if you guys want. There it is. And I could say it, so I could say it. I think I'll say it.
Oh.
I really must be tired. I'm just a little giddy. Here we go.
Giddy is good.
Okay. Ready, set, go. Okay. Let me stop that. Alrighty. How did everybody do? What did everybody do? And hello, everybody else that came in. The Jules, the lovely writer. Hi. And Jenny Noble. Hi. I'm doing pretty good. So I went through some of my things and I cleaned up a couple of my art panels that had mica on them that didn't belong on them, that were from another project. So, right, right, Jenny, and hi, Nicole. And then I worked on fixing a couple of my art panels that that I'm going to be taking pictures of tomorrow. I suppose I could show them. And these are things I'm going to be, but these pictures I'll be sending into my icon. Instructions. So yeah, I had to fix my mermaids. Have you seen these? You've seen these, right? You are still muted, but I think I can unmute you.
Let's get rid of this timer.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, let me do that. Oops.
So I can see what you're showing me.
Okay. Excuse me. I did that. Yeah. Yeah. These are the panels I was just working on. And so.
Very pretty.
Yeah, the mica didn't belong. They're from something else. So thanks. Thank you very much. It just gets everywhere. The mic is from some special watercolor ink that I have. Thank you, Jenny. Natalie, I was able to read 3,000 words and write up 284 words and comments. Okay, cool.
Nice.
Wow, that's great. Oh yeah, and
oh, words and comments.
words and comments.
Took me a minute there. Right.
Yeah.
So she's reading. Nice.
Cool. Oh yeah, and I looked for some paint that I wanted. I looked at this one. This is one of the ones I was doing the day after my birthday in Saco Toomey's. Basically, I tried a challenge. I tried making 25 paintings in 24 hours. I didn't make 25, but I made a bunch of small paintings, though. But that works.
You're very pretty. I feel like I'm looking the opposite.
Even I do that. So. Thanks.
Very pretty.
It was looking like a tree to me, so I made it look more like a tree and put some grass on the bottom. And I'm pretending that's not a mistake. It's a bit of sun poking through.
Nice.
Using my imagination. Right?
Those are pretty.
Thanks. And there's some others like that, that I was doing. There's some in green like that and some in purple. And I think there was a bad batch of the green because it's supposed to be really sparkly with mica, like sparkly eyeshadow kind of. But let's just say the purple was much more sparkly with mica.
It's pretty. It's really pretty.
Thank you. But it's really small. I think I'll put it on a card. So, and I got some white paint out. So I'm going to take this one. My thinking was turn it into a galaxy painting.
Oh, okay. I'm not much of a painter, so.
I never thought I was, but it kind of started. Exactly. Exactly.
I like to
And
doodle. Yeah.
and I've always liked doodling and coloring my whole life. So I don't know. It's just one of those things I just started doing it, you know. But I've always been interested in art supplies.
Oh,
I
nice.
don't know. It's
Oh,
interesting.
speaking of art supplies, I'm trying to think who did it's on the tip of my tongue, her name. She did the calligraphy in the virtual
Oh
retreat.
yes.
Is it
Catherine
May?
Day.
Catherine?
Catherine Day, I think.
Right. She made me think of that, and I picked up. I was in this little store today. I actually got out. I went to a restaurant and got out of the house today. But I picked up. I'm going to try with this. They're porcupine quill pens.
Oh, neat.
And some ink.
Awesome.
So
I have a.
they're interesting looking. So
I've heard of those.
we'll see how they
Wow,
work. Yeah. And they were
that's really,
very inexpensive too. So
really.
yeah.
It's interesting.
I think I paid $5 for the quill and like $4 for the ink.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I'm with you, Nicole. I mean, it's something that you have to learn how to do, but it's actually really easy to do once you get the hang of it. I mean, and just kind of, I just mostly do backgrounds, but I also sometimes color like a stamped image with a watercolor pencils, and then you just apply a little water to blend it. And I have fun doing that. What was that? Did it almost lose me? I guess StreamYard's being a little weird tonight. But but anyway. But yeah, but Jenny, yeah, it's like it does give our brains a break. And sometimes I will doodle when I'm thinking or when I'm listening really intently to someone talking. And I think it helps me concentrate. Hi, Eva. Eva.
Hi, Eva.
Eva, excuse me.
Eva.
Eva, right? Eva, wasn't that you that encouraged me or that came up with the idea of the 25 paintings in 24 hours? And so I was like, I could do something like that, especially if they were small. Because I have a tendency to do the small ones. I have a bunch of small panels. Really, I find that very fascinating.
That's nice.
And actually, one thing I want to do is draw a map that shows the locations, and they're, well, spoilers. It's a real. Let's see. There are real locations of a real country involved in my story. So, that's something I want to do. I want to draw a map and put the places on it, and I think that would help.
Nice.
I will be doing that as soon as I can. It's on my Kanban board. That's very cool. I would like to see that.
I just use Pinterest for my aesthetic. Like what I'm thinking, you know what I mean? Like I try to find something that's close to what some of the details in the book and use that. So
you'll take you'll take credit. Okay. It was either you or I don't know. It was somebody on Sako's stream on the 4th. But anyway, it works. It worked. It kind of helped me with my creative juices, so that worked very well. Worked out very well, and it was actually very relaxing. I decided to take a really super relaxing day, the day after my birthday, and did nothing but that. So yeah, that was needed. So, but anyway, I'm sorry, Eva. I know that you like your sprints, so we can start sprinting soon
Yeah.
again. We'll be just getting on our second sprint. Neva. And we can do 20 minutes. I was going to say seconds. I'm in a weird mood tonight. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Well, thanks for inviting me. So that's
Oh, no problem, no problem. Oh, you're always invited.
Oh, well, good to know.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Because I have to move my seat. Oh. It's not a chair, it's a seat. Actually, it goes to my desk here, sort of. It's what it is. It's an old piano bench painted to match.
Oh, nice.
Did you ever see those pictures I put on Instagram of that? Oh my God! It does open my desk, and it opens up, and it used to be a sewing machine desk.
Oh, wow.
So it opens. Somebody put a mirror in it and painted it. And they must have taken the whole thing apart to paint it because it's in every nook and cranny. And then we put it back together, and yeah.
I am not good at like putting things together.
I didn't do it, that's for sure. My mother bought it actually, and she had it for years.
Even for streaming, I think I have everything I need. I just have to figure out how to connect everything. So
what I did was I cleaned it out, and I put a bunch of pieces and stuff inside the well. You know, the well where the well, whatever, the insert thing here that they made, because they turned it into a vanity. This lady, I guess. And so it's got this sort of a storage thing, and when you open up the thing where you would have pulled up the sewing machine, is that little place, and then there's a mirror on the back of the panel that pulls up. Yeah, so it's kind of neat. It's been my art desk for a couple of years now. Now it's my everything desk. But anyway,
this is my clean desk. My non-clean desk is downstairs, so
yeah, I've had to give up my big writing desk.
Well,
but that's right. Yeah, that was my writing, editing. I'm serious. I'm getting down to work kind of desk.
Yeah. Well, the downstairs desk is not mine, but I'm the only one who uses it because I'm home and my husband is never home, so I use it all the time. So.
Yeah, my husband's working from home. So
yeah.
He's been working from home since March, the end of March.
Yeah, that's a double-edged sword, isn't it?
Can't hear you though.
See, if I end up doing streams, mine are gonna have to be age restricted because sometimes I never know what's coming out of my mouth.
Oh.
Sometimes I can't help it. So I can hear, but sometimes I want to say things that I'm just like.
Yeah. I understand. Heck, I do that too. I just check that it's not freaking stink, and that's it. That's all I do. I don't do the whole 9 yards extra stuff you can do.
Mm-hmm. I love seeing young people write, but sometimes I get nervous that I'm going to say something that I shouldn't.
Yeah. I was kind of nervous at first, but then I realized, no, I don't really do that very much, do I? I don't think I have a whole lot that works to worry about.
You're so good.
I don't know. Well, I have to be really careful because my kid is still, he repeats a lot of what we say.
I'll try. I'll try to do it. Okay. I'll try to do it.
Thanks. Thank you. So yeah. So we're still pretty careful. Although, you know, things come out sometimes.
Right.
Anyway, here I'll go ahead and add the timer back in. Okay. So, yeah, maybe I'll go ahead and try putting some stars on that galaxy thing. See what happens. Hopefully I won't mess it up. Because I like this little tiny thing. It's 2 by 2. 2 by 2 square. So yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Nice.
I chose like the smallest brush I could find. Maybe I'll find a smaller one. All right. Well, anyway, would you like 20?
Sure.
Okay. Let's see here. Where is it? Oh, okay. There we go. Can you hear my kids? Okay. Let's see. Okay. I'll do it. Here we go. And ready, set, go. Okay. Hello. How did everybody do? What did everybody do? I got a few things done and people came in. Hi, Stephanie Wilson. Hello. How are you? I hope you're having a good evening. Or it's probably afternoon there, sorry. Yeah, I put some stars on two of these. Well, this one is kind of harder to tell, but it's a lighter. You're still muted.
Sorry about that.
That's okay.
All right, 220.
220? Okay, cool.
220.
All right. I put stars on two of these little panels, two of these little pieces of watercolor paper, basically, but they're watercolor panels. I put stars on.
Nice.
It's some of them. Yeah, I need some more. Need more work. But
I ate some chips and salsa and I got 220. So
oh, cool, awesome, awesome. So, excuse me. Let's see. Yeah, I did that. And oh, and I also said good night to me. Is that me doing that? I think that's on my end making some strange sound. No worries, Jules. Everybody does. Click on one thing. I'm trying to avoid getting paint all over my stuff. What is it? Hashtag writer problem. I mean, not writer this time. Artist problems. Paint.
are you painting there in your bedroom?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm. Oftentimes I do work here, so it's where the art desk is.
Nice.
But we have, we're just in an apartment right now, so.
I'm just in my bedroom, so I have my space up here. So I do a lot here.
Yep, same here.
I do a lot over here. I switch up what I'm doing. It's a pretty big desk to work with, so I can do a lot of things. Let me get that.
Well, that's cool. Yeah, this it's pretty small, so I have to keep things to a minimum.
If you little dog, this is my dog. She's almost 13, so.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Mine's at least 13. She's around 13. She's much bigger.
She wanted out of here. She was in here. So. Yeah, she's not even 10 pounds, so she's pretty little and fluffy, so.
That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I had a really little fluffy one. Really little. Get this, I had a teacup poodle for a few years. And little white fluff ball. She was so cute. Yeah, she was supposed to be my mother's dog, but suffice it to say, I was home a lot when we got her, and I was in my late 20s, and I was home a lot because I was going through my cancer treatment. Anyway,
I was in my 20s when I got that dog. Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
I said I was in my 20s when I got that dog.
Oh,
So,
wow.
I'm not in my 20s anymore, so.
Oh, I'm way
end of
past
my
that.
20s, you know. Mm-hmm.
I'm way past that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's cool, Natalie. You did 5,208 total.
Nice, crushing it.
Great.
Crushing it.
Great. Definitely. Oh, that is me. You guys can't see the state of my bed. I've got stuff strewn all over it. It's crazy. I gotta clean it off.
Not me. I make my bed every day.
Oh, so do I. I've just got everything else on top of it.
Yeah. No. I make my bed every day, and I make a point to get dressed every day.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. I mean, I have to put on stuff, you know, some basics to do the basic thing in the morning, like, you know, get the kid ready and all. But and then I put real clothes on later. But leggings are always good, right? They're always good.
I resign myself to the fact that I create a mess whenever I work. I am not an organized or neat person when I am in the midst of work or ever, really.
That is me too.
I'm a boss up in here, so I need to be organized.
Yeah. I mean, I'm more of an organized person than not. I'm a Virgo, but when I'm creating, when I'm writing, or when I'm creating in other ways, I am. It's like I have to make a mess, then I have to clean it up. Does that make any sense? It's like I'm creating. I'm a creative person. I can make a mess.
I'm trying to deter the cat from jumping on me.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, she thinks if I'm sitting down that it's her time to get petted. So.
Oh. Yeah, I've had cats like that. So, yes, I think these are gonna need more stars, and I'll probably leave this little tiny one as it is. I don't think I'm gonna put it on anything, but I have these little tiny easels that I use for cards and art and stuff.
I know you're doing the art, but how's your book projects going?
So let's see, I was communicating with somebody on one thing, nonfiction thing I'm doing, and then yeah, well, my book stuff kind of got pushed to the side the last couple weeks. But
where are you in the process between the dump draft and publishing?
Well, it's kind of was just a thing I did at night, you know, after everything else was done, sort of thing. But then I got more serious about it, and you know, at the very beginning, when I got the idea, I thought, well, you know, I've got this other stuff going on, so family-wise, I had some stuff going on at the same time, and basically my kid was getting diagnosed, but so it became relegated to do something I did during my free time, you know, I went back and forth between doing other things and that, but whenever anybody would ask me about it, I would start talking about it, and I get excited again. You know, it was one of those things.
That's why AuthorTube is so wonderful.
Yes,
AuthorTube, we shouldn't take it for granted, because it is a big help. I know I was writing my first book, one of these manuscripts, before I started getting involved in AuthorTube, and I think the first person I saw for writing sprints was Lisa Daly. So I started showing up for her weekly writing sprints, and that led into getting to know more people in AuthorTube. And it's a great motivator. It can be a great distraction, but it's a great motivator too.
Yes, it is. You know, it's a lot like going to a writer's workshop or a writer's group, which I've done for years. But since I've had my son, I don't go to as many, obviously. When I, it was both talking to people in my writing community here locally, but also talking to people about it here in AuthorTube or whatever you want to call it. And the first people I discovered a few years back actually were people like Tamara Woods and Freddie Lee.
Tamara has a great channel.
She really does.
She's great, yeah.
And she's just a very sweet lady and very supportive.
So, and speaking of Tamara Woods, this is her book of the month. Go join her book club and her Goodreads group.
Yeah, I'm in the group, but
yep. Go subscribe to Tamara. She does a. I've been subscribed
for a while, but yes, I would really like to get that book.
Yeah, I'm working through it. It's really good. I'm thinking of actually, once I get this first 10K down on this next story, that I'm going to actually use that to work on a series Bible, because I tried that with the first one. I didn't know much about it. I made a mess. I'm going to try with this second book a little bit better, because it breaks everything down. So it does everything but write the story for you. So
that's cool. That's good. And so anyway, so I really got back into my book, a couple of years ago, basically. And, it's, because, I'm pretty limited on my time sometimes, especially in the summer, because my son has special needs. And we don't always have, assistance,
right,
with things. So we haven't had a respite worker since January.
Wow.
So yeah, it's been interesting, especially when he was out of school. I really couldn't do much at the time. So yeah, whatever. It is what it is, and I worked with
do what we can, right? We do what we can.
Yeah, exactly. I but the book had to go by the wayside because there were other more important projects going on. But anyway, blah blah blah. I'm working. I was working really hard on it, and then this past couple of weeks happened. I had that workshop at the virtual writers retreat, whatever, the AuthorTube virtual writing retreat. And also, I usually am on a few panels at this con that I basically work with.
I think you told me that last time we were on together.
Okay, and I'm actually only on one, but I've had to do things with that too. So I've been super busy and doing that nonfiction thing too. Blah 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 blah. So anyway, with my kid going back to school, kind of helps.
My kids are at school part of the week and then home part of the week.
Okay.
But the amount of homework the school actually assigns is so small that I have to even pile it on to just try to have them work a little longer, like a lot of extra.
Sure, yes. Yeah. And it's beneficial. It's beneficial for them, and and also keeps them busy, right?
Plus, we're gone a couple days of the week. We weren't sure if we were going to completely pull them and homeschool them, but they wanted to go back. They're friends.
Oh, yeah.
So I said, we'll try it for a couple of weeks. If we don't like the way it's looking, we'll pull you and homeschool you. But they like it. They're okay with it.
That's cool. That's cool. That if that's
Yeah, we want our real lives back. Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, my son is so much happier.
we need other people. That's what it is, you know. We
Yes,
need
it's true. We need other people, and we need the routines of everything.
right.
Yeah.
Today was the first time I went into a restaurant, even though it was on a patio. The first time I went out and had a meal at a restaurant, not like takeout or drive-through, but sat down and had a meal since March, and it was wonderful. First time since March I got to sit in a restaurant, which, you know.
Right, right. I mean, I do. We started meeting again. My critique group. We started meeting again. Yeah. Whatever. And it's in a restaurant because we can't get our library isn't
Open yet?
renting out their space, their little space. Not renting it, but we're not able to meet there. So we're just kind of working with it and doing what we need to do. Obviously, we wear masks when we're not.
Right. When you're out, right?
Yeah.
If you're out.
So.
I've been doing a lot of hiking. I obviously am not I'm out walking and things like that. But if I go somewhere other people are, obviously you're going to wear a mask.
Right.
Whether you like it or not, you're going to wear one. You know.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And you should.
Agreed. But I saw your Instagram, your video. I've been taking pictures. I take a lot of pictures when I'm walking my dog in the morning, and I'll post them usually.
Those are just some short clips. I've been.
That was a beautiful waterfall.
Yeah, it's like not even 10 minutes from my house, but I've been taking clips. I'm going to make it my priority this week to try to maybe figure this out a little bit. So
what's that?
We'll see. Sorry. Some editing software.
Oh yeah.
Which I am such a rookie at, but
oh gosh.
You can't fail if you try and keep learning. So eventually you will figure it out. So
that's true. It took me I was very intimidated at first, even just with the YouTube editor.
Mm-hmm.
I started using iMovie for my phone because all I have right now is my phone, and it takes some pretty good video and pictures. So
all the videos I have up, I only have a few videos up, but none of those are edited. So I figure I should try to figure this out. So
yeah. We went virtual for a while, Jules. We went virtual for a while, and it was working out fine. But I think people were chomping at the bit to get back to it. So we decided to start meeting someplace. Well, it's the place that we sometimes meet anyway. So. So,
you want to keep people safe, that's for sure.
Yes.
But you also don't want to keep people from living, because then what's the point,
Right, exactly. Yes, and my son doesn't absolutely have to wear a mask at his school.
Our kids do.
But they encourage him to. They encourage the kids to if they can. It's a special needs school. So a lot of them have a really hard time with it.
Well, the schools have done a lot where I live. The kids are wearing masks. They have mask breaks. They split the kids, so certain kids go certain days, certain kids go other days, and then they're partial remote or 100% remote.
Right.
They cut the bus capacity in half, the school bus capacity in half. So they're doing what they can. I don't even want to think about it anymore.
That's really cool, Jules.
So I picked up a new book today at the shop that I got the quills.
And then I need to learn how to do that.
I picked up a new book I thought was interesting. I haven't started it yet.
Oh, very cool. I've always found that very fascinating. What I ended up doing, my handwriting used to be fatter when I was really young, and then I would watch my mom write, and I kind of gradually adopted her style, and I say that interestingly. It's really interesting. I guess I liked how it looked, so I tried to copy it.
Well, I couldn't resist. I saw this and I was just like, I can't resist not getting it. So, well, I don't know when I'll read this because I have my October list full already. So, but we'll see.
I'm still kind of going very slowly and flicking more paint on. And all I'm really doing, and you can use if you ever do watercolors, and if you want to do stars, all you got to do is use a brush. A brush with stiff bristles or an old clean toothbrush, and you just run your finger over it, and it splatters the paint on your surface.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I have a bunch of that stuff for the kids in their shelves and stuff for painting, but.
Mm-hmm.
Are we gonna do any more sprints tonight? You want to do another sprint? It's only about 20 after 8 for me.
Yeah, same here. So we can do that. We got to talking.
I love it.
No problem. So let's do another 20, I guess.
Sure.
Or
I don't mind. I don't mind talking, Heather. I miss people.
You know, I do too. So let's see. I'm trying to. My index finger is a little messy here. Try to get rid of some of this paint off my finger. There we go. Okay. Let's see. 20?
Sure. And I'm going to walk away for a minute and I'll be right back.
Okay, do you want me to start it?
Yeah.
Now?
Yep.
Okay, checking.
That's fine.
Okay, and ready, set, go. Mm-hmm. I started to talk, and then I realized I was muted. How did everybody do? What did everybody do? And
let me get a count here.
Amy Brown. Trying to remember. It's series, really. I'm going to have to Google that. I have to Google that now, Jules.
I got 121 and
very interesting.
waited on my husband.
Okay. I sorted through some things, put some things in a bin for tomorrow for taking pictures, for submitting to that art show, and I painted more stars. I know I'm moving a lot, and that might make people maybe sick. I'm sorry. With all of the. I'm in a mood apparently tonight, but I did put more stars on with an actual brush because I thought it would stand out more. Get that close enough.
I have that effect on people, Heather.
It does stand out a little bit more. It looks a little bit more like kind of a galaxy, which is what I wanted. So sometimes the spraying of stars is just a little too light. And sometimes you need to just paint them on with a really tiny brush. Like I think.
Can we get rid of the timer?
Oh, so sorry. Oh my goodness, really? Sorry.
Just so I can see you. It's hard to see you.
Sorry.
I'll keep reminding you.
I'm usually better at that.
It's fine.
A little closer. There we go.
Really pretty.
Shimmery too, so.
It almost looks like it's done here. Yeah.
So yeah, that was my goal. Thank you. So I think I might throw those on. Well, the larger one, I think I'll throw that on a card either tonight or in the morning, and then I'll see if I can make the other one a little bit more starry. But other than that, yeah. And thinking about, I don't remember whose channel that was on. I think that was this morning. Somebody was talking about morning pages. That wasn't Tamara, is that right? That was somebody else. But
I'm not sure. Unfortunately, I missed them. I'll have to catch replays. But
yeah. But anyway, morning pages got started by Julia Cameron in The Writer's Way. The Artist's Way, excuse me, The Artist's Way. And there was another book also she wrote. It was called The Writing Diet. Write Yourself Right Size, whatever. And she started the whole morning pages thing to start your day, or you can do it whenever.
Oh, nice.
And I was doing that years ago, and it really helped me with a lot of things and discovering things, and it's just a really great thing to do. Helps you work through things so that you don't
evidence.
Right,
I'm just kidding.
Sorry. But apparently it was helping people that who knew who were like, she was doing it with her students, and they were telling her, wow, from doing this, I lost weight because I wasn't eating as much. And so she got the idea of writing that specific book, that Writing Diet. But anyway, But I also
I
have read at least portions of The Artist's Way as well.
I
I'm
actually,
sorry?
I've been going through some older things, and I came across I loved writing for a long time. So I came across a journal I had when I was like 16, 17. And I have a son who's a little bit older now. And so we were dying laughing. I was flipping through this journal, and I'm debating on doing a video, but I can't reveal everything in there. But there was a page that had a list of all the boys that I liked romantically and how old they were. And my son goes, show that to Adam. And I fell on the kitchen floor cracking up. I'm like, no, this is before, just what you're thinking when you're like 17 is so different when you're, to look back. I'm like, should I keep this journal? Okay.
But then it's a record, right?
Yeah, it has names and pages and numbers. It had a lot of poetry and stuff like that in it too, but it had like everyday life stuff, young girl stuff. Oh, it was hilarious. I was gonna.
Oh, sure.
I thought I was gonna bust a rib. I was cracking up so hard reading it. I'm wondering if I should do a video about that. Trying to think of video content. It has a lot of writing in it.
That's cool. Yeah, I kind of I attempted to keep journals when I was younger. So but I always came back to it. So yeah, when I realized I wanted to be a writer, in like my late 20s, mid to late 20s, yeah, that's when I really got into it.
I always wanted to be a writer. Just the life that I've lived didn't allow me to even pursue that until later. I had to work. I had to maintain a lot of things. So I didn't have the freedom to, I guess I could have, but I had a lot of other things on my plate where at this point in my life, I've already gotten through all that. And I'm to the point where I can focus on writing. So I'm very grateful for that.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard. People don't see the whole path you traveled. They only see where you are when they meet you, So.
Right. That is very, very true.
They only see where they are from when they meet you. And they don't see the whole path. So.
That's very true. So I'm still playing. But
do you want to do another writing?
We can, because I still have the paid month. So I don't mind.
You want to end it? I'm okay with that too. Whatever you want to do.
So let's see. You know what? Let's end this on a positive note and go ahead and do one more sprint.
Sure. Is this not positive? This is positive, right?
Exactly.
Right.
Work, but in a good way.
It's only work if you want it to be work, so.
I completely agree.
Let me roll up my sleeves here. Some stretching.
Okay. I think I need some water. All right. Ready, set, go. That was strange. But you're still muted.
I got 112 that round.
Cool. That's great. And hello again, Eva.
Progress is progress.
And yes, exactly. Progress is progress. I put stars on yet another one of these small panels. The one that's a little lighter, but it's the longer one. You know that it's what it is. It's an ink. It's a watercolor ink, and it's so highly pigmented. It really easily it's cut on the back. So
Very pretty.
So how'd everything go with everybody else?
Pretty good. Pretty steamy. What kind of book are you writing, Heather?
Yeah.
What kind of book?
I am writing it's a young adult fantasy. A 100 words, Jules. That's great. And Eva, watch Big Brother, got the toys tidied up, and fed the kids.
I had to take care of something. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I understand. Don't worry. So that's cool, Eva. I don't know. I never got into Big Brother, even back. When did it get started? 20 years ago or so.
Mm.
I never really got into it very much. I've seen it.
I'm so old. I watched the first episode of Real World.
Of Real World. I vaguely remember when that was on. Then one of the girls.
I'm so old. I watched the first episode of Real World.
Okay, I'm so old. I raced to get home the day MTV started. That's how old I am. And
yeah.
What was it? 1983. 1983. So.
I remember not being allowed at one point in my life to listen to certain kinds of music, and I would just binge on BET when I was alone until they found out it wasn't just like gospel stuff. Yeah.
Yep, my mother didn't really do that, but
mm-hmm.
What's that?
I said I can't get in trouble for that now.
Yeah, seriously.
Don't mind me. I'm pretty giddy. I did
maybe 4 seasons. Just had some moment, yeah.
Oh yeah, and I have a vodka with pineapple orange juice behind me because my husband said, since you're drinking, here, have some more. So there we go.
Oh boy.
I'm lightweight. Actually, last time I drank was on your stream. So I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, my birthday stream. That was the thing.
Yeah.
That went so long. That was crazy. Watch maybe
I know I had
seasons as it aired, and then on replay I caught one kids. I'm not supposed to be drinking a whole lot because I'm whatever cancer survivor and all that stuff, but something from the old normal, yeah.
I'm pretty happy. I'm at
2nd season. I'm sorry, how many?
791 this stream so far, so I'm pretty happy.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. And Giddy is good. That was, oh my God, that was so much fun though.
Thanks, Eva.
And we were just, how long? That stream was 4 hours long or something crazy. I was talking to all kinds of people, including my brother, which was nice.
I remember you said he was building.
Was a party.
I couldn't stay. I had already had a couple glasses of wine, so I was ready.
It's clean. Oh wow, yeah. So, but I can every once in a while, and I did. My husband got me a bottle of wine that weekend, so that was cool.
I'm not a big drinker because I'm always the driver, but I don't have anything against it. I'm just,
yeah,
I got to be in control to an extent. So
no, I don't either. I'm not supposed to drink a whole lot because I'm a cancer survivor. So.
that's it. I'm
Apparently
blessed. I have no medical conditions, so I'm very happy, grateful. I'm knocking on wood.
There you go.
You hear me knock on wood, yeah.
Good heavy setting that.
Yeah,
that's Eva. I'm sorry.
Eva. Yeah.
This was legal there too. Yeah, it toking or whatever, smoking it is not legal here in Florida, but you can do the other things. Oh yeah, you were gonna do the thing.
Yeah, rules are made to be broken, so there you go.
I might think about doing something like that, Eva. I occasionally do slightly witchy things.
Hmm. Mom made apple cobbler tonight, and I'm so tempted to get a ginormous bowl. Sounds great.
Oh boy,
Mm-hmm.
I need to make. I haven't baked in a few weeks, a couple weeks. Just my birthday week, yeah. Yeah, I might do something. I'll do something. You want some cobbler? Having a hard time talking tonight.
Huh. Maybe you need a glass of wine. I'm sorry, I was just joking.
Actually, a neighbor friend gave me. I know you. Actually, a neighbor friend of mine gave me some. She had gotten some, and so she gave me a couple of little. I guess she'd gotten one of those little bottles of 4 in a little cardboard carrier, you know. So she gave me a couple.
Nice.
Part of my birthday.
Very nice.
I think we might be calling it a night.
Sure.
I love coffee. I think that's what we're going to be doing, Eva. Ha 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 ha.
I'm not even sure who else is streaming tonight, so not sure.
Well, let's see, it's Thursday. Usually Cachet streams at 10.
Okay.
I might at least swing by there for a little bit. Just to try and get some more done. I got stuff to do.
I stay up pretty late. I've been thinking about doing writing sprints, but they would be very late. Like, there probably wouldn't be too many people on, but that, midnight or after would be for me.
Brandon Sanderson is doing a live signing session.
Nice. He always has hundreds on his stream.
I've heard so many good things about him. I really, really want to read his books.
I think I've watched every lecture he's given online, even from his old channels. So
I've seen his some of his old stuff. Yes.
Oh, I think I've watched everything.
I just haven't had a chance to get his books yet, but it's on my list. Sarah Sutton. Oh, okay, Sarah Sutton. There are so many author tubers now. It's really, I mean, in the last year, it's really taken off.
Oh yeah. I've watched it grow. I think I started watching AuthorTube, I want to say the beginning of last winter.
Okay.
So almost a year. About a year probably plus.
I've been watching for years now. The first, Tamara Woods was one of the first people, as well as Burgess Taylor. She is very knowledgeable about using tarot for writing, as well as journaling, bullet journaling, art journaling. She's really nice too. She actually lives pretty close to where my brother lives.
Oh, nice.
Interestingly enough.
Really nice.
If I ever get back up that way.
I know. I want a vacation so bad.
Oh my God, my kid really wanted to have a vacation.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's hard.
I love to travel.
Do what they usually do. I really want to start listening to podcasts again. Yeah, I knew it was last year anyway, Eva, for you. Okay. I discovered AuthorTube, like I said, because I met Burgess Taylor, because I was commenting on her stuff. She said, well, I do this printing thing. I was like, what's that? And this was like, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago now. I don't even remember. It's been about approximately 5 years, 4 or 5 years.
The dawdling writer says,
to get into it.
The dawdling writer says, I discovered AuthorTube through Kate Kavanaugh's. I tried writing like Stephen King. Yeah, I saw that. Kate, I love her videos. She's so personable. You know, she seems really sweet.
Things. I've seen a couple of her videos. You know, it was nice that I did have it, that there is such a large artsy. This area is such an artsy area. It's why I'm lucky, and it's a large. It's the Tampa metropolitan area, so the Tampa Bay area, and so there are luckily a lot of writers groups, but it's always been hard for me since having my kid to get to them. So when I started hanging out here more and more and more, I just started thinking, this is great because I can't get to those things. I don't have time. So it really, really helped me. Also, because it was like going to a meeting or attending a workshop. So I tell my writer friends about it. I don't know if I haven't seen anybody show up, but you never know. And it is good to have that face to face. It's kind of like a class or something, a college class even. You know, the face to face ones were always better than the online. For me.
Yeah, I miss going to conferences and stuff too, but they can get pricey, but
it can. It's
nice to see people face to face sometimes. Yeah.
Yes. I went to one writer's conference as a volunteer though, and that was really great because they paid for half the hotel, and then to be perfectly honest, well, I split the cost with another volunteer, so guess what? It was basically great. So it worked out really well for us both. And so it also allowed me to, to really get to know people.
Right.
Because I was working in a little bookstore. So that was great. I'm sorry, I'm fiddling with my hair too much.
Me too. I do it all the time. It's okay.
So I have a picture of myself right in front of my face. but anyway. But yeah, it's been really interesting this year. I started my channel in January.
Nice. I have high hopes for 2021. So
Me too.
high hopes for
Me
2021.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully 2021 I'll have 2 published books and 1 on its way to be published. So
There you go. There you go. There you
that
go.
would be the goal.
Hopefully I'll, hopefully I'll be done and at least done with my manuscript, and then of my young adult fantasy, and then I have other things I want to do too.
Right.
Things I want to add on to my channel and all that jazz, like how a lot of people do. They have, things like, oh, I have this free ebook, it's like 25 pages or something, or whatever. Excuse me. I kind of want to do those sorts of things.
I will have a video in October coming out that is going to be another unboxing video. But this time I ordered a bunch of different crates, book club crates that you can order and get a box every month, like Scribbler, and a few other ones. I ordered quite a few of them, so I'm gonna do an unboxing, and that I may do that live, and I'm gonna do a contest. I'm gonna do a contest where subscriber can win a Scribbler box sent to their home. So that's going to be in October.
Wow, that's
the winner. I will gift a box, either a box or a box of their choice of the ones that I'm going through.
Oh, very, very neat. That's a great idea.
It won't be the boxes that I open. I'm gonna purchase it and have it shipped to that person because of everything that's going on. So.
Oh yeah.
So watch my channel in October. Yep. Great giveaway. Yep.
Yeah, I was working on a few a few ideas myself for things I want to do coming up. So there will be changes. There will be changes.
Yeah.
I will. Yeah.
As soon as all the stuff comes in, I'll be
around about content the other day, or not too long ago, whatever that was, last week or whatever. Yes, more content is coming, not just my live streams.
Well, you're the only one who has invited me to do a live stream, so thank you. And I haven't done any on my channel quite yet, so.
It can be a lot of fun. Whenever I've had you on, or Vanessa, or Charlie. Right? Is that anybody? It's I haven't had a whole lot yet, but I'm hoping to have more people on eventually. I've been on BC's channel. I've been on one of Savvy's streams. I might be on excuse me, I might be on Cachet's streams this weekend. If everything works out all right. So that's cool. So maybe I can, talk about some things there too. So I guess we both have some plans, huh?
I'm trying getting.
She hit the nail on the head.
Priorities over YouTube. Priorities over YouTube.
Yes.
I want to use YouTube as a tool, not a hindrance, So I'm trying not to have too many things going at one time. So I'm trying though. I do want to grow my channel, but I don't feel like I'm in a race, so it's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't either. But you know what you said.
I'm working on new content ideas, and you'll probably see more videos from me once I figure out some editing software. Just I'm clueless, so I'm working on it. I'm learning.
I'm clueless too, but well, yeah, I've done a few things here and there. I've done a few things on this channel and my other one too, and you know, I play with it sometimes, and sometimes I have more time to do that than others. So,
Works in progress. That's all.
works in progress, yes. But what Jules said, you don't have to edit them. The thing you really have to do is, you know, make sure you have the thumbnail look good, and I just slap on my channel art there. There you go.
The downstreams, the downside. Oh yeah. The downside is you don't have to edit them, right?
Exactly.
Right.
Because and the other thing is video editing takes a lot of time. And I and then, you know, of course, when my kid was not in school, I just didn't have time for it. That's why I didn't do a whole lot, but I did a little bit. I did the what was it? I did the No More Ableist Blokes collab with BC Brown and some other people. So that was, I really enjoyed that. And that's all. And there was another thing. Oh yeah, it was one of the Word stock from June. Yeah, it was the dialogue one from June. So I went with something really specific. I don't know if you're aware, but I do stutter, so I just how to punctuate a stutter, and just using the current standards of that. So it works. It worked, and so I do have some things on there, and some things from when I first started my channel too, like what is copy editing? What is copy editing? What is proofreading? Kind of.
Well, thank you for having me on. I did get 791 in tonight, so I'm pretty.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Yeah, I'm so glad. Live stream views don't always count as full view time since people have more than one tab open, etc. Oh well, that I have heard that. That's right. Really, the folks rewatch live stream scripts. The editing is worth it if monetization is a goal. Okay. That's a good point. You know, maybe eventually, you know.
That's not my goal.
It's not really my goal because I just don't think I have time for all of that.
That's
all of the things you need to do.
Yeah. That's the furthest thing from my mind. So.
Well, thanks, Eva, for coming. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Thank you for coming, Bonnie.
Oh, no problem. Thanks for inviting me. It feels like it's becoming a Thursday night thing, so maybe I'll have to.
Maybe we should just make it a Thursday night thing. And Jules and whoever else. Stephanie Whitson came for a little while. She was going to be on my birthday stream, but she couldn't make it. She was sick, I think. She was sick for a while. As far as I know, she's still doing well, but I do see pictures of the So, hubby. So anyway, no problem. Would you like to go into your closing remarks?
It's been great. My name's Bonnie. My channel's Bonnie Phillips Writes. Check my channel out in October for a free crate reading box giveaway. And keep writing.
Awesome. I'm Heather Dewey Pettit, and I'm an author, editor, and sometime artist, and I've been arting today. Let's see, as a writer, I am currently focusing on my young adult novel, my young adult fantasy specifically, and let's see, as an editor, I specialize in copy editing and proofreading, especially for indie authors and publishers, small publishers, and a small business. So again, thank you for coming, everyone. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please click like, and you can subscribe if you like this content, and also comments are welcome. Okay, have a great evening, folks. Bye. Oh, no worries. You too, Bonnie. Have a great night. See you later. Bye.